You're listening to ESPN Radio. This is The Vending Machine. I'm Adam Shemish along with Mike Hayden and Seth Fromwitz. Today we'll be talking about the upcoming NFL season. If you want to call in, our phone number is 212-249-0091. Mike, I'll start with you. What do you think bounce back candidate for this year? Maybe a guy who was injured or coming back from retirement or something like that.
Definitely Marshawn Lynch. Did you see him before he retired? He was an absolute beast. Even though he hasn't played for you, I really think he's going to make his mark on the Oakland Raiders and make them a better team.
Yeah, Marshawn coming back to his hometown, something to watch. Seth, what about you?
I feel like it's going to be J.J. Watt coming back from injury. The Texans have done a pretty good job with the offseason and their draft picks, so I feel like this will help motivate the team even more, such as a guy like J.J. Watt. Even though he is one of those motivators, I feel that with the new additions, guys who can get motivated and can get the job done, that will not only motivate the team, but motivate the person who always motivates that team.
What do you guys think about going back to the Raiders? Derek Carr is an interesting player. He carried them for most of the year, and then he was hurt right before the playoffs. What do you think some expectations for him are this year?
I don't see any different expectations from last year, except for them to be higher, because with their draft picks that they've gotten, and then Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch is a huge addition for the team, which will take off a lot of pressure from Derek Carr and the wide receivers.
Mikey, what?
They will definitely rely more on Marshawn running the ball than Derek Carr having to pass the ball to his receivers like Amari Cooper.
Even though Derek Carr is an elite passer,
Yeah,
it's just
most definitely he's an elite passer.
right. It just takes off the pressure from him.
Mm-hmm.
Derek Carr is an elite quarterback, someone who could have an MVP in his future. Who do you guys think is taking home that award this year?
I can't tell, so I don't really know. I mean, as much as I don't want to say it, it's probably going to be Brady again, just Brady. Might win it because he's Tom Brady. You can't really make much of an argument for that. Won a Super Bowl. Is a good story.
All right, we have a caller. And
I'm going to have to agree that Tom Brady is the most likely MVP. Who do you think the next challenger for him is?
what position? Like another quarterback? Quarterback. Okay. I would have to go with Aaron Rodgers of the Packers. Seems like every year he's just getting better. He, went through a little bit of a hurdle at the beginning of last year with the whole relax thing, and then the Packers came out to play. What do you guys think?
I know you may not like me for this, but because it would be a bad decision what I'm saying. But Eli Manning, because look at his now receiving core with the addition of Brandon Marshall. He has Odell Beckham.
I feel Matthew Stafford. He's a great quarterback, but the only problem is his wide receivers. He doesn't have as strong wide receivers as guys like Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and Eli Manning. But if the Lions do play their cards right, I feel like Brandon Marshall can be one of the. I mean, no, not Brandon Marshall. Matthew Stafford can be one of the most elite quarterbacks.
You guys think there's any chance for someone besides a quarterback to win MVP? We know Adrian Peterson won a few years back with the Vikings.
Adrian Peterson with the Saints? I'm not really sure about that. I mean, their offense has been really good, but you need a whole team connection to be an MVP.
Yeah, and I do feel that it will be definitely hard to outdo a quarterback for MVP, because basically the game revolves around the quarterback. They're the ones that are calling the shots, making the plays. But if there was anybody to win MVP, it would probably be J.J. Watt.
What about any key rookies you guys saw for the draft coming out of college that you think could have a big impact for a team?
O.J. Howard from Alabama, tight end, very good. At Alabama, he was one of the best tight ends in the NCAA.
I feel, call me a homer or not, but I do feel that Jamal Adams will rise up to the occasion. He being drafted by the Jets 6th overall. Not everybody wants to play for the Jets now. They're not as strong of a team, but with the addition of the Jamal Adams and the type of game that he plays, I feel that it will be a great addition for the Jets, because he's the kind of guy that they need. So with him, he'll be more of the focal point, and I feel like that he will rise up to it, because he's done stuff like that without the LSU defense.
Staying on the topic of defenders, one last point, Mikey. What do you think about Myles Garrett, the first overall pick?
Myles Garrett, he's an interesting player. I would like to see him do well this year.
I feel that Myles Garrett was a good pick, number 1 overall, somebody that the Cleveland Browns needed. I mean, they're lacking in all departments, but they were able to get guys in almost all departments. So
All right, that'll be it. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Adam Shemesh, along with my partners Mike Hayden and Seth Fromwitz. This has been The Vending Machine.